Hey everyone, welcome to our dry run of Dark Souls. I'm Riccio,
I'm Sompy.
and yeah, we're going to be showing you guys the PC version today,
Yeah.
which, yeah.
I've never played Dark Souls. I've heard all horror stories about it, but this is like my first time ever playing it, so...
And I'm not the best, like I've never actually beaten the game before. I'm hoping to beat the PC version now, especially now that there's new content, but yeah, anyway,
I
go
don't know,
ahead.
it's gonna be insane.
So we're going to be using a 360 controller. It can be shittily played, it's the D-pad,
Oh, it's the D-pad that goes up? Right.
I think, right? Hit
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can customize your character and everything.
Let's just roll with what I got.
Yeah, just give yourself a name. Your name is Sompy?
Sure.
What if I call you Swamp Pie?
I hate you a little bit, but okay.
You're Swamp Pie. I'll let you do the rest from here. Male. So these are all classes in the game that just kind of influence your starting stats. Doesn't
really
you
matter.
you instantly become whatever the hell you want the second you start anyway. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
What?
That's if you legitly want to just start evened out with nothing. So
Okay, well...
cool.
Just roll that.
You know a thief? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
So now you get to pick an extra item that you get. Normally you'd pick the master key, but because thief automatically starts you off with one, just pick anything that you think sounds cool. So while you're doing this, so the key differences about the PC version of Dark Souls, at least right now, the PC version is the Prepare to Die edition, which does have about 10 hours of extra DLC content. That will be available on the consoles in October, or October as DLC, December as a whole new release, I think. But yeah, it's a really intense port. The funny thing is at the bottom left where it's telling you the Xbox buttons, whether or not you have an Xbox button or controller hooked in, it shows you the Xbox 360.
It still works with the... Like,
Yeah, it'll
them.
it'll always show that.
Really?
In fact, while they were making it, they said that they highly recommend playing with a
Xbox 360
controller.
Age of ancients,
What's the
the
lore of
world
this?
was unfolded,
It's a very weird lore for this game.
shrouded by fog.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
A land of grey crags,
I don't know.
trees,
It's an area with
and
some soul
everlasting
things, and you kill things, and you get their souls, and their souls,
okay.
and then you use their souls to.
Isn't it where you were dead, and if you collect
Yes.
enough
But
dead
then
people's
there
souls,
was
you become
fire.
alive again?
Kind of. Well, this
And with
kind of.
fire
It's like humanity or
came
something. It's weird.
disparity,
It's trying to tell you it, but it's weird.
heat and cold.
So the funny thing about the PC version is that it came out and it looked exactly like people were complaining that it looked like the PS3 version or the 360 version, because no matter what resolution you put it to, it would upscale it from 720, so it'd stretch things out and look all fucked up.
Oh, yeah?
Within 23 minutes of somebody getting this pre-release,
Then from the dark
somebody
they came,
hacked it, kind of. He made his own little
found the souls
DirectX
of
injector,
lords
which
within
upscaled
the
everything
flame.
and makes it look pretty, which we are currently going to be running for this dry run.
Nice.
For two reasons, actually, which I'll explain once we're actually at gameplay.
Need
But
to
yeah, it makes it look a lot
first
better.
of the day.
Yeah, it looks pretty phenomenal.
And there's been no patches for this game yet, and this dude's already patched his hack thing like 4 times.
Really?
Yeah. He's
Witch
fixed
of
the
Isaac
resolution for the textures.
and
No, sorry,
daughters of
for
chaos.
just the UI or just the game itself.
Yeah?
He fixed some texture stuff, and then the game has like this weird motion blur or a depth of field.
And his faithful
But
knights.
it was really gross looking, so he upped the resolution on that too. So the
Oh,
game
okay.
looks phenomenal
And
now
the
on PC.
furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
So there's no, if anybody doesn't know what Dark Souls is, it's the spiritual successor, technically the sequel to Demon
With
Souls
the
for the PS3.
strength of
It's a
lords,
very tough game,
they
but
challenge
it's
the
everything
dragons.
that you die from is your fault.
Yeah, it's not...
Granted, it gets easier as you go on and you're stronger, but it's usually your fault. But it's super old school because the first area you're in is like the tutorial area,
Yeah.
but then
It just kind of throws you to
it kind of throws you into the thing, and there's 3 different ways to go, and then it doesn't tell you which way is the right way, but clearly 2 of them you're gonna die like instantly.
Oh, really?
So it's like, huh, I guess I'm not strong enough here. Then you just go on.
And the dragons were no
Oh.
Clearly, shit is cracked.
Seems pretty crazy.
It's a lightning fire mound of dragons burning.
That's,
Thus began The
Something intense.
age
The Age of Fire.
But
So
soon the
is it like
flames will
that's
fade.
how humanity came about in this world?
I have actually no idea. The way that the lore and stuff is told to you is so cryptic. Also, you'll notice the mouse is still on screen. There's no way to get rid of that, so I'm just gonna move
Even
that
now,
out of this
Yeah.
fucking.
There are
Oh, there
only
you go.
embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights.
Yeah, the lore is told to you through really weird characters throughout the game, but they're kind of really interesting. The weird things they say, like everything fits so well in this world. It's hard to explain.
Dark side.
It's truly its own thing. And I love this game for existing.
It just kind of went on its own. It doesn't really pull from anything else. It just kind of does its own thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense.
So boom, it should start you right into it now. And before you start running around, I'll just explain what this dude's thing is fixed,
All right.
because you're gonna even laugh at this. So clearly this looks a lot smoother. It does run at 30 frames perfectly. When we record, I think it's gonna drop a little bit,
Indeed.
and as well as when I do live streaming, it drops. But if you're just playing the game,
Yeah.
it stays at that 30. For people who play Dark Souls on the PS3 or 360, there's frame drops in Blighttown, and as well as other, like during boss fights when dust would get kicked up.
Oh, okay.
I can officially say, after getting to Blighttown today, that it is just smooth as shit and it's awesome.
Oh, it's just really, really nice.
It's nice. It's just like, oh. To the point where the timing is even weird on stuff. Because you used to, like, a boss would, like, lift his hand and it would kick up dusk and the game would
Yeah.
start slowing down. So you're like, oh, okay, then I have time to block. No, now it's just like, it's crazy.
Why?
I fucking love it.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's you.
This is your fate.
Cool.
Swamp Pie, the, thief.
Big and chubby. I made him big and chubby.
So, did you do a new game and it didn't even ask you for a save spot? It just kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Uh-oh.
This game is weird because it's not a horror game, but it is terrifying.
Yeah.
Not in the starting zone, but you'll get into like the sewers and these weird places where every turn something could like instantly kill you, and you're like 30 minutes away from the nearest
Save point.
bonfire save point thing or checkpoint.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, I could go on, or I could go back and touch the bonfire and bring everything back. And yeah, so there you go. So it's funny, so on PC the controls are completely ass. In fact, it would be Q to pick shit up and End to bring up any menu. Anyway, so say I'm playing on the PC. I'm just going to take over the controls here. You guys will hear my keyboard. See how the mouse is on screen?
Yep.
Yeah, that is normal. That is, and even goes off screen right now, which you guys can't see. So if I were to click off screen, it would just blow up.
Okay.
So this dude actually hacked in something that you can hit a button and it just boop
Oh, really?
gets that shit off screen. Either way, we're using a controller, but for anybody trying to use this with the PC mouse and keyboard, which I do not suggest doing, yeah, we can put some details in the link in the details to get the resolution fixed. But yeah, so it'll slowly tutorialize you. I'll
Oh,
let
that's not
Devin
bad.
kind of learn here. Yeah, so right bumper to attack. You got a broken sword. So notice you have a stamina bar at the top that depletes when you swipe, as well as when you'll run and all that stuff. So there you go. Strong attack, pull the trigger down. Ah, boom.
And it obviously takes more stamina.
And it's slower, and you'll notice that everything has like a deliberate, like, oh, this takes way more time, this will do whatever. So if you hold it, you'll sprint.
Alright.
So if you click in the right stick, you'll notice it'll, oh, now it's behind that, it's behind the tutorial, but it is locking onto him. It's the circle. So if you move, you can kind of, there you go. My only complaint actually about even Dark Souls on the PS3 and 360 is whenever you knock people down, or so you hit the X button, so you threw a black firebomb, which is one of your items.
Oh, okay.
You have a limited supply, you can buy more, find more, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. Skipping ahead the tutorials, Devin. But yeah, no, the one thing I have complaint with is the lock-on. A lot of times you'll like knock someone down and it'll unlock. It's kind of annoying, but
Alright.
to the game's merit, if you kick somebody off a ledge, you don't want to really like have the lock-on going and then you run off and die and then like waste half an hour. So
Yeah.
everything makes sense. Read message. Rest at a bonfire. So every time you rest at a bonfire, you get your health back. You can level up using your souls, which you don't have enough for right now. Actually, now you can't even level up, so you can only leave your bonfire.
So
Yeah. But it respawns every monster you've killed when you do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Something sounds very big right now.
It's actually your feet. No, it's not.
No. It's totally
Yeah, so the game, it's called the Prepare to Die Edition. Dark Souls always says, like, get ready to die, so clearly this game enjoys that you will die. So,
Oh, what's up, bro?
so it says get away.
Thanks, tutorial.
So clearly you're not well equipped to fight this yet. You might want to try and... You can dive through those things and then blow them up. Yeah, so there's a door over there. Oh, there's another door over there. What up with torches? That looks like an escape route.
Totally.
Well done, Devin.
Awesome.
Well done.
I only got hit once.
So that's a boss you'll probably end up fighting later on in the game.
Yeah. Seems
Once I'm sure you're all leveled up and everything.
yeah. Seems a little ridiculous, this game. Well, like, well, here's a giant boss.
Get your shield. Hey, look. So whenever things glow white like that, that means, hey, there's a shield.
Oh, really?
No, it means, hey, there's an item. So you're going to get taken out here unless you get that shield. Take a shield. And what's that tutorial on the ground telling you? How to equip stuff?
Probably.
Press start to open your menu. So, yeah, the bag, clearly your inventory, which will even say browse and use items. If you use the bumper right now, this is your equipment thing. So at the bottom you have your armor, you can have rings, you can have bows and bolts. Top you have your, see how you had your bomb, which is the X button? You can, if you hit down, you can scroll through which ones are there, because it's like a plus sign at the bottom.
Oh.
But your shield would go, so this is your left and right hand. So if you wanted to, you could even switch around, have your, I think your sword in your left hand, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
whatever you feel like, or you have two shields. And just punch. You can.
Really?
You can do anything in this
That's
game.
absolutely insane.
It's friggin' sweet. So yeah. So you might want to get out of that menu. It will fuck with you because it is. You can't do anything while it. Yeah.
Really?
It'll do. Yeah. That'll get you sometimes. So you just hold that out. Just chill. Just walk with that. It's great. So let's see here. Now what'd you learn about locking on? There you go. Devin's already getting the hang of it. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. Everything. Clanging against walls, like, it can get you killed. Like, it's like, you have to learn so much about this game. So, a little pro tip.
Yeah.
No, you have your shield out constantly and your stamina's going up slowly.
Yeah.
Hold your shield up, and when he's not actually hitting you with anything, put that thing away. And then just, so your
Okay.
stamina comes back. So you can swipe a few times now. Oh, or you throw a
Oh,
firebomb
I'm
right
used
in
to
his
it.
goddamn mouth. You play Dark Souls much? Or Darksiders?
Yeah, I played Darksiders a fair amount, so this is it's a BY I'm not used to.
Yeah. So equip your bandit's knife here. Yeah, just you know how there's a ton of stats.
Yeah.
One, it's like vertical swipes, horizontal swipes, slashing damage, magic damage, like all this. There's no words for any of this unless you have the manual. So you're just like, oh, that looks like a bigger number. I'm gonna. It's
That's insane.
It's not noob friendly, but it's awesome. It's great that you get to learn everything. It's like approaching an entirely new something and learning everything about it. It's great. I love it. So those are like your, okay, this is a new area you're entering.
Oh, okay.
So
that was kind of like your little loading screen, so to speak.
kinda, yeah. So yeah. So no. So if you don't touch any, so yeah, you can tap it to roll, and a backstep if you don't push it.
Okay.
So all very helpful.
All right. All right.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's a slow moving game, but
It
it's
seems
really
really
deliberately
fun.
good. It also traps.
Thanks.
That's weird. It sounds
for
like that boulder broke something, Devin.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you.
I was gonna see if you're gonna stab him. Okay, you did good.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon. Then
So the
lose
lore
my
is
sanity.
through people like
I
this,
wish to
so they'll
ask
just say weird shit. Well, this is
you
clear. This
are
one makes sense, but
undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed on
okay. Well, the good news is he was gonna kill himself anyway,
Oh, okay. I feel.
but he wasn't gonna tell you about how undead people are nice people.
Oh.
You stabbed him in the face, Devin.
Ooh, a flask. What does that
So
do?
that's your healing through this game. If you haven't known, if you can tilt the camera around and kind of get a nice view of his face, you are currently undead. Your mask is kind of covering it, but you in this game. Oh, okay. So in this game, you're kind of dead. Oh, pick up. You want to pick it up. Yeah, you get a key too. So this game, you're dead. On the top left, you see how it says 0, 0?
Yeah.
So that's called humanity, or those are your humanity points. If you have one, you can actually turn back into a living person.
Oh, really?
But then other people who are dead can invade your world as souls and like kill you. Or you can hire people who are good souls, who are actual other, and these are all players, to come and help you beat bosses and stuff.
Oh, that's super intense.
Yeah, the game's really awesome. So every time you go to a bonfire, you get your healing back. So you know how you have the black firebomb at the bottom?
Yeah.
Hit your D-pad down. Maybe you haven't equipped it yet. So maybe you have to go back to the options to the
Options menu.
no, yeah, or the equip to the right. Okay, so it is there. Maybe I am wrong. Is it down on the D-pad? So back out of this menu. I think it was because the tutorial thing was still up.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
So there you go. So so remember to always lock on. Locking on is gonna be your buddy, and always keep your shield up. Because the only reason I said to kind of put your shield away is when you know that you have no stamina and you want to get it back up. So just to introduce something else, go down the stairs for a second. So you see how you got that key?
Yeah.
A lot of things later on in the game you'll kind of spend like an hour or two trying to get somewhere, and then you'll find like, hey, a door that was right next to where I started the game. So there's a lot of shortcuts in the game that they'll put in to
to kind of
help you out. So if you want to, you could rest if you want to get that little bit of health back, but that dude up top is gonna respawn. Oh, that dude up top respawn.
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind.
And I hope you can take out that one guy. Which introduces that you can kind of find places where you can do really well and kill things, and then get souls and go restart it, go kill them.
So just kind of like farm.
You can farm, which is actually a pretty good thing to do if you're kind of new to the game and you need the stats to kind of when you mess up. Yeah, so you're gonna drink right in his face.
No.
That's fine. That's cool. So now you're kind of doing these one-on-one battles, which are kind of simple. But when you have more than one person hitting you, and each hit is taking away stamina, and you're kind of dodging, and that takes away stamina, and you're trying to figure out when to get a clean hit, it is very intense.
That sounds really intense.
But yeah, I wish I would have.
Yeah.
I don't know when we started, but
Yeah,
we're gonna keep going. So I have actually a pretty clear point of where I want you to stop.
Oh, really?
Possibly.
Okay.
Depending on how long this is gonna take, because it will get kind of intense.
It will get really intense.
Yeah. So hey, look, there's a dude. What did you learn, Devin, about drinking in front of people? I think you just tried to do.
Don't do it.
Yeah. So you should probably lock on. These are very tough things that you'll have to learn as you progress, because
Pretty intense.
like right now you can take a hit and you're okay, because you can kind of go back and heal. But later on you'll spend about 40 minutes trying to get somewhere.
And you just get wrecked.
Yeah,
no
and you don't want to use that one Estus flask and use like, oh shit, like what am I gonna? Oh, a guy with a shield. Oh, but you didn't log on, Devin. Oh no. It's teaching you. So what the tutorial is teaching you here is if you block, you can actually get behind him and oh, so he stabs through your shield, so your shield isn't that great.
Oh,
You're
God.
drinking in his face. Oh wow, still managed to make it. Was that a good idea? Because now you won't have enough stamina. Oh! He has one little bit of health, Devin. What do you do? Oh! With an excellent maneuver.
It was not.
Your first death of Dark Souls, Devin.
On a dude with a shield.
Among many, this will happen.
Oh, really?
Like,
I don't know if
I mean,
this game.
dude, it's... If you can pass this one thing here,
Yeah.
so now everything's back.
Oh, really?
Because you've died. And now you see you have 0 souls.
Yeah.
See, that's the one thing, is you'll always have this thing where, okay, I'm going to get back, I know how to do this. You'll rush, and then you'll get destroyed by things.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not telling you to go slow through this, but...
You always want to take
everything.
your time.
Yeah, you always want to take your time, because literally every hit can mean, like, okay, when I go up against this boss, I'll still have that extra Estus flask. I'll still have this extra whatever. So yeah.
Can I get enemies to kill each other?
In Demon Souls you could, yes. In this, no.
Oh,
I really wish that was still in here, though, because it was really great. Because on claustrophobic corners like that, they just kind of fuck each other up.
Which I think would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So
So
I don't
you
have
don't
to.
have to, but to go in there, we're going to show people You almost got him. So you just have to block and circle jerk around him, and then just kind of see that green thing.
Yeah.
So if you were to get to that and hit the A button on it while blocking, you can still do it while blocking. It's not giving you the prompt, so fuck it. Maybe you have to unblock. You can pick up your soul's point. This is what I'm trying to get at. And you're gonna attack with your bottle and your. Oh shit. All right. You're gonna need some stamina. Oh, or you're gonna interrupt him. Oh no. So you don't have enough stamina there.
Okay.
So you had like a kind of bounce back.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
There you go, Devin. Cover lost power. Boom.
All right. I see how this goes.
I want to say that in the PS3 version, that game that those words were messed up, and it just said "you got."
Really?
But maybe that's Demon Souls. I don't remember. So yeah, traverse the white light, and let's see what this. Oh look, it's that guy again. So you're gonna have to fight him at some point.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Can I not?
Or you take your time.
Oh God.
And that doesn't matter anymore because now you're gonna fight him. So you could have jumped off and then stabbed him on the way down, doing more damage. So like I said, dive through these things and you'll just kind of break those pots. Just.
Oh, okay.
So remember Lock-On and Devin? This is your first boss. And you're dead.
Really?
And you're dead, man.
Fucking really? Serious?
So what's cool is that yes, the people respawn and all that. However, anything that happens to the world doesn't. So, for example, if you go in here, that cannonball is still broken. If you unlock this door, that thing is still done. So the world doesn't reset. It's just enemies and whatever may have been in your path does. So what I'm trying to say is, I think when you go out there, that little.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus! Every time, Devin.
Not used to the controls.
So every time, let's say that ledge that he busted, I don't think that's back.
Really?
So I think you're just gonna walk out and fall.
Just fall.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I don't know. I really enjoy this game. It's very nice that it's on the PC now and a lot more people can enjoy it as well. It seems to not actually be too much of a computer hog. Especially, I mean, if you use this hack to kind of higher up some resolution stuff, it gets a bit more intensive. But when I say that I had to use the resolution fix, the game does not look ugly if it's upscaled. It just looks blurry, ish. But if you play it on the consoles, literally it'll look the same. Yeah, the game does have the Havoc physics engine, so bodies and. So what you want to do is look, hold your shield out. When he hits you, he'll kind of repel. Oh no, sorry. Yeah. So now.
Oh God.
You see how he kind of and backs up? Circle around him. So like. Yeah, that he's piercing your thing. Actually, you don't have the greatest shield, so it's probably not gonna work. Yeah. So the tutorial that I was trying to teach you is that when he stabs, you can hit a strong shield attack. So hit like the left trigger real quick. You can actually parry him.
Oh. Okay.
But the timing is pretty ridiculous.
All right.
It's like as it's touching, you have to. Yeah. So good luck, Devin.
Might die another time then.
Okay, no, it is back. So just jump off and hit our bumper. There you go. That's a huge chunk off his face. And now lock on and go to town on him. But don't. Yeah. So you have a tiny shield, so I don't think it's gonna do much. But yeah, always try to stay behind him. Oh, so you're doing a decent amount of damage, Devin. But at any point, he can hit you once. Good. Oh, Devin. Oh, shit. So he crushed you, but he didn't hit you with the actual staff, so you're still okay. Or with the actual mace. Oh, shit. So you might want to get some distance and see if you can get an Estus flask in your body here. Oh, fuck, Devin. Oh.
Timed it.
There you go. There you go. So you know how you picked a thief?
Yeah.
Weight does matter in this game for armor-wise. So you know how you're diving around really quick?
Yeah.
A thief would kind of like... a knight would be like...
Oh, it's a little bit
get
slower.
up and yeah. So there you go. There's your first boss. How does that feel?
I can see why this game is appealing.
And that's really the simplest one. So you can go back and get your souls if you want. So you got 2,000 for killing that guy.
That's
So bonfires do bring people back. They do not bring bosses back. Also, certain people who will be tougher, like Black Knights or weird other stuff, will not return. So
okay.
But the fodder will always stay the same. So now you got a key. I think you can open the front door and leave this tutorial area.
Alrighty. Well, I think That was pretty. I can really see the appeal of this, but I can also see me hating the hell out of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll get you to finish this one little area, and I think that's maybe where we're gonna end it. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because judging on where you are so far, I don't. There's a certain place where I would like you to get, but I think it would take hours.
Really?
Not to be a dick. It's just this game is really something that you build up your kind of knowledge.
Your knowledge of how to play
Like,
it
okay,
and what
like,
to do.
oh, these guys do this little weird thing, so I can abuse this, and oh, these guys do this. Like,
It is stated
it's crazy.
that one day an
What do you think is gonna happen? Did you expect that?
No, I did not actually.
Dark Souls is a great game.
Yeah, it's
Leave the undead asylum in
pretty-
pilgrimage
pretty good. So are there living
to the
people as
land
well as
of the
dead people
ancient
Yes.
in this world?
lords.
Yeah.
And all the dead people they just throw in an asylum?
No. Well, you were one in
Lordran.
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 I'm not sure exactly how the lore is in this game. As much as I've tried to pay attention to it, it is very wonky.
And that looks gorgeous.
Yeah, the game is pretty as hell. Like it's really good.
That looks super good. But I think we probably ended at this bonfire.
Yeah.
Thank you, Crow.
But yeah, see, like it looks so much clearer and nicer on PC.
Crisp.
Fine. Although I think that was a rendered cutscene, but either way. So yeah, we'll just show actually leveling up. So if you sit down at the bottom, there's also somebody live there you can talk to if you want. Really would suggest not murdering people in this game because some of them will become like merchants and stuff. And if you hit them and they don't like you, then you'll never buy things off of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the entire game.
All right. So
And
let's
the
level
bad
up.
thing is that the concaveness of a PS3 controller,
Yeah.
if you put it down, it tends to push in. So many
Oh.
times I've been like, I'm gonna get something to drink. Come back, I've like stabbed the merchant in the face, and he's just unhappy.
Just not happy with you.
And notice how there's been no save?
Yeah.
There's just been like a flame appearing.
Yeah.
You get like stabbed in the face. It's like, hey, by the way, I'm auto saving right now. There's your game.
Oh.
There's no
This
multiple
game
saves
is
left.
terrible.
It's crazy. It's good. I love it. So this is like vitality and all stuff. Vitality's gonna give you more health. Attunement gives you, I think, more slots to get spells.
Yeah.
Endurance is your equip load. So as long as you're half of what you're wearing,
Yep.
you're always going to dive really quickly. If you're more than half, you'll be a bit slower. If you're, I think, more than 75%, you're just like, I think it looks like you fall over, like, and it's like the ground shakes and everything.
Oh, really?
Strength is gonna be like damage, dexterity, I think your movement speed as well as damage and stuff, resistance, intelligence, all that stuff is all that stuff. But
Super crazy, super intense.
it's really intense. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Actually, hit the back button. I want to know what explanation does. Does it actually? Okay, so now you can go down and select things. D-pad? No. No, back button. Then D-pad. What if you? There.
Oh.
There you go. So you can kind of see. Okay, so it will kind of tell you stuff. Never mind. Okay. But each one, for example, required souls 741. Give yourself a point of something. See now it's 758, 775. It'll quickly start going up to the point where I think when I was playing on the PS3 version, it was like I'm probably gonna overblow this number by a shit ton, but like 63,000-ish.
Wow.
So you start going like, oh fuck, like gotta get all these souls, and then the first time in this game that you'll get pissed is whenever you have like you just beat a boss, you're heading back home, you die, and then you go to try and get back to your souls, and then you die again. You just know you've lost like so much shit that you could have leveled up, and they're terrible.
That's terrible.
It's amazing though. But yeah, just out of curiosity, yeah, so endurance is good. Just level yourself up, and you still have enough for one more. Good enough.
Fair enough.
Poor choices though.
Oh.
Without knowing what's going on. But that's as good. It's my second time through. It's kind of been like, oh,
I
no, I know what to focus on. But back out of this menu, if you were to choose one direction to go, yeah, leave. Reverse hollowing is when you become a human again, where you can summon people and people can invade you and
Okay.
such. I wish we could have shown some of that, but like it's really tough to. It all depends on the people around and what you can do.
Yeah.
But if you were to choose one direction to go, Devin, where would it be? There's up there. There's the stairs beside you. There's also right next to that guy. There's some stairs downwards. Which way would you go?
This way.
You'd go that way.
Yeah.
You did good.
Why?
The other way is a graveyard, and the other way is a basement area that, well, I won't say anything, but it's there. You'll walk into there, and you're like, oh, these look like things I can fight. They'll touch you, and you're just fucking
Just
not
one-handed?
even- Yeah, you're pretty much dead. yeah, so you can pretty much keep playing. We can kind of roll out here. This has been a dry run for Dark Souls. It's available for the PS3, 360, but the Prepare to Die edition, which is the one we're playing, is the PC version. It's $39.99 on Steam, as well as all this other stuff. Probably going to be some sales on Green Man for it. Yeah, so the DLC content for this game is going to be coming out on the 360 and PS3 in a really long time. Oh, look, Devin. Oh, wow, you actually fell onto the bridge. So to actually here, if you sprint and then you hit circle again, okay, you can dive roll. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff we didn't get to show in the dry run, but this game is full of secrets and stuff that you will want to learn on your own because it is such an awesome learning experience. But yeah, like I was saying, the DLC is available on 360 and PS3, I think in October and then or just November or something. And then with the disc release, a re-release, I think in December or November. So it'll be like October then November, or then November then December. I don't remember exactly.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it'll be. Yeah, I highly recommend picking up the PC version though if you like the good frame rate, because that is totally worth it. But make sure you have a controller, because keyboard and mouse is gonna make you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, that seems really wonky, really super wonky.
Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and take over, and I want to see if I can. I don't know how to. Oh, middle mouse. Yeah,
that seems.
That is, it's like it doesn't even move
fun.
smooth. Yeah. Anyway.
Well.
Anyway.
I guess I'm Somppi.
I'm Riccio.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Oh, rock.